I also don't need this right now. The achievement shop has been upgraded to LV.3. Extra title slot item has been added. I also don't need a title right now. Jihan suppressed his excitement. These are only helpful after I reach Gold League. Gold League? To get there, he first had to pass through the Bronze and Silver Leagues. For Jihan, a Bronze level 2, it was still a world away. The achievement shop would become his wings later on, but he needed to learn to walk first. I shouldn't expect to get too much from the achievement shop during the early stages. Jihan looked at the remaining achievement points. 50,000. With the remaining 50,000, he could either purchase all the options that had been added so far or spend 40,000 points to upgrade the shop. Let's upgrade the shop. Without hesitation, Jihan chose the latter option. After all, purchasing all of the options that had been added so far wouldn't help him immediately. The achievement shop has been upgraded to LV.4. Emergency recovery item has been added. Emergency recovery. Jihan opened the achievement shop and read emergency recovery's description. Emergency recovery item. Can restore a broken item. It was a brief explanation, but when he read it, Jihan's eyes began shining more than ever. Finally, something that can be used right away. If it could restore items, it could drastically reduce the trial and error in the early stages. Tap, tap. Jihan walked through Sae Jin's house. It should be here. He walked past 3 rooms and entered the deepest area of the penthouse. There was a fingerprint reading device next to a black door, and he put his finger over the device. Recognition complete. Family. The door opened with a brief mechanical whine. Family. Jihan smiled bitterly. His relationship with Sae Jin was worse than that of a stranger, but the machine still recognized him as a family member. Jihan stepped into the room and saw the BattleNet connector Sae Jin used to play BattleNet. At first glance, it looked like a racecar seat, but it was big enough to fill a whole room. Was the temporary storage box here? Jihan sat down at the BattleNet connector and pressed a button in the left corner. As he did that, the inventory of the BattleNet connector used by Sword King Yoon Sae Jin appeared before him. Temporary storage box. As expected, he sold all of the items. A player's inventory had a restriction of 10 slots, so many players stored items in a temporary